Heck yeah.
Alrighty. Welcome back to another episode of Grilled Sports. My name is Shane. I'm always joined by my co-host Blake Hammock, and we got a new member. His name is Franklin. Where are you from? I never asked that.
I'm from here.
You are okay. So everybody here is either from KC or from Topeka, Wamego, St. Joseph, wherever. Either from Kansas or Missouri.
Yep, we're very boring on the show.
Yep,
Let's get that
quite boring.
All
Yeah.
right.
out of the way.
And unfortunately, we do have some news to concur. Um, we have decided to let Victor Locke go in regards to a situation that happened between Grilled Sports and Snowman in the Morning. We have chosen to go our separate ways as a independent group, and we got stuff to do. We got shit that we're not gonna let get in our way. And yeah, let's get this going. First off, big shout out to Deemed Fit for sticking by us this whole time. You can use code GRILLED for 50% off store-wide purchases from Deemed Fit. Deemed Fit, made by first responders for the first responders. Now, we got another Ain't That a Bitch. We got a new thing from the Ain't That a Bitch department, and that is the Royals' chances at a wild card were basically snubbed.
Yeah.
Based off of the fact that we lost 10-7 to a 44-win Braves.
I mean that Braves team is considered a big market, so I think that they can make a late run at it if they start winning a lot of games.
And the thing is, Profar was batting, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And didn't he
I
just
watched a
receive
little bit.
an 80-game suspension?
Yeah. Did you? But I think with how it's looking and the addition of Randall Kitchik, I think is how I pronounce his last name, from the D-backs is another outfielder, which we really needed because our outfield defensive play has been pretty lackluster. I think we can make a run at it. We were 2 games. We're 3 games under 500, and I think back to 4 outside the last wild card spot. And the boys have been batting,
Yeah,
so
but we got
I
a
think we
game
can make a solid
tonight.
run at it.
Yeah, we got a game
Yep.
tonight. 6:40 p.m. is first pitch time. 6:30 is when the broadcast goes live for Kansas City on FanDuel Sports Network Kansas City, etc., etc. Now,
Yep.
why do we think the Royals can make the wild card? Well, as Royals fans, we are delusional. That is one thing.
Just a pinch, but also the bats have picked up in a recent stint. They really have.
But the problem is like you can't say the problem is our defense because we allow the second least runs. Our problem is offense.
It's our lack of runs that are getting. I mean, in my opinion, you just got to get people on base and keep the line of moving, and
So
that problem will solve itself. But
so here's our defensive stats. Runs allowed, we have the second least just behind the Rangers at 405. The Brewers are just behind us at 409. Opponent on base plus slugging against, we are tied for fifth with the Astros and the Yankees. The Brewers, Padres, and Rangers top that list. Batting average against is 236. We're in eighth behind the Reds, the Pirates, the Brewers, the Yankees, the Padres, the Astros, and the Rangers. For total bases allowed, we're in eighth. And for errors, we are in ninth. We are top 10 in every defensive category.
so there's no lack on the defensive side, but
So,
I mean,
so let's go to offense. Runs. We are second to last. We are 25th on base plus slugging. We're 20th in batting average. We're 23rd in total bases and 28th in home runs.
Yeah, it's. I remember whenever I did that. Whenever we did that segment on Brian's show, and I was kind of flaming Matt, but he's kind of picked it up, and I mean, people say John Rave hasn't been a solid addition. John Rave has actually been putting in that work.
The only thing
He's
that
getting
I
on
think is going to
base.
screw us right now is Chris Bubich. He's gone for the season.
Yeah, but Noah Cameron's been pitching solid, and I really back Scott Barlow that's coming up in his stead right now.
I need Lucas Erichag to step it up when he comes on to relief because it's just been pitiful. It's been
And
ridiculous.
in my opinion, with how we have our bullpen set up, we have Carlos Estevez. I like to call him Charlie Sheen because Charlie Sheen's original name is Carlos Estevez. But shall I
Candy
digress?
Jane, not my love.
But shall I digress? In my opinion, Lucas Ursig last year might be objectively a better closer than Carlos Estevez because Carlos Estevez always put himself in that tight spot most of the time, as we've seen as of recent. And I think Carlos Estevez would have a better job and have less pressure if he was the setup guy for Lucas Ursig coming into the night because I mean, I also, in my opinion, with baseball, I always really like the flamethrower coming into close, but that's just me.
And tonight, Seth Lugo is looking to be the starter for the Royals. Tonight, for the Braves, it's the 3-10 Eric Fetty. Bobby Witt Jr. is 1-6 against Fetty. Pasquatch is 2-5. Miguel Garcia is 0-3. Salvi is 3-4. Frazier is 1-4.
Did you
Now,
say Eric Fetty?
yes,
For
Eric Fetty.
dude, he got cut. He got cut like a few weeks ago from the Cardinals. So, which is
Yeah, he got picked up
interesting.
by the Braves, and he's projected to start tonight.
Yeah,
The only thing that's really holding us back is ourselves, so there should be no excuse. But the Royals the Orioles just murdered the Blue Jays, though. 16-4
yeah,
was the final score against the Blue Jays. 16.
yeah. I mean, shit, you'd expect a team like the Rockies to get beat up that bad, but a team that's in the race with the Yankees for that division, that's going to make it interesting down the stretch, especially losing to a in division opponent like that. You know what I mean?
A bottom end division opponent like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't really got much to say about the MLB. It's been a boring season where nobody's been paying
Yeah.
attention or wanting to pay attention.
I mean, I have every now and then, but I mean, that's just. I mean, that's just really the summer during for guys like us. We're just kind of waiting until everything picks back up with football. Which, speaking on football, this Thursday we do have the alumni game between the Lions and the Chargers. To kind of kick it off.
Mm.
Which I mean, the alumni game is basically just a bunch of dudes that might get cut off those rosters, but we'll see. And it's football.
Hmm. I don't know what to say about the NFL. It's weird, but I just know that MLB right now is
Yeah.
That caught me off guard. I was just switching tabs and I just hear it. Talking.
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody want to? Hey, who wants to watch the MLB?
I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, I've always had
Mid!
yeah, for me, baseball's always had a big spot in my heart because I played it pretty much my entire life through high school as a kid. Every summer in spring, I'd be gearing up for another baseball season. So, I mean, that's how I view it. I always try to watch as much as I can.
Mm.
It's been kind of the star power has been really lackluster this year, in my opinion. And then
What star power? Like that's the point. It's like what star power? Like who would be that
for the
star?
AL, and Aaron Judge, Bobby
Mm.
Witt,
Nobody
Like
really
those
watches
kind of
Martin
guys.
Luther Jr. anymore because he's fallen off. He's fallen off a cliff.
Well,
He
I
has not
mean,
had the same production as he did a few years back.
also, I mean, you can't really expect a guy to go to try to have a better season after producing a 9-war season, which is extremely impressive on its own. 9-war, 10-war is insanely hard to reach. So, I mean, I wasn't really expecting him to have another gun it year where he was just cranking balls like that, but
I was
he's
still
been
expecting a better year, something like better in terms of just being on base, making sure that he's getting his hits right.
yeah,
He's swinging at dust recently, and I'm like, what are we doing, buddy?
he's reaching like Salvi.
No, more or less reaching like another athlete, but we'll go past that.
Yeah, we're not gonna say that, Jake. So,
Reaching like the lawyers on a certain person's case. Anyways,
all right, okay. So the Big 12, let's take a look at that. So,
I don't wanna.
come on, dude. I already have this stuff set up, and it's gonna be a really
I'm
exciting
tired
start.
of this, Grandpa.
We got week 0. We got the first game of the season. College football is going to be covering it. College football set with Pat McAfee and all of them are going to be covering it. We got Kansas State, Iowa State. Honestly, one of the most undersung rivalries in recent memory in the NCFB. But you got
You almost said
Farmageddon.
NCAA, and you would have been right either way. So why'd you stop saying NCAA?
Yeah. I'm just dumb, but yeah, we got that in Dublin, Ireland at 12 o'clock Eastern time. So it's going to be like 1:30, 12:30ish, 1:30 here or 1 here. I can't remember that, but we got that, and then Kansas kicks it off at home against Fresno State. But I mean, besides that, there's not a really whole lot to go from there. And
It's a Mountain
uh,
West opponent. It's not anything to scoff, but it's also not anything to worry about.
yeah, then you got for other games like that, you got neutral site Nebraska Cincinnati, and then on Thursday at 9 o'clock for that, and then let's see. You got another interesting one. You got TCU in North Carolina. That's our first look at Chapel Bill as a Big 12 watcher. So yeah, but kind of just dusting over the non-con. We got, in my opinion, probably one of the most interesting comebacks of rivalries. We got the border war coming back. Got Kansas and Missouri. Kansas is playing in Columbia. I can't remember. Is it Fairfield Field? I can't remember what the name is, but it
Who
starts at
cares?
3:30,
Missouri
and
doesn't
then
exist.
I don't recognize Missouri.
I'll be deep in the cold, cold ground before I recognize Missouri.
Exactly. But yeah, and then you got for that week as well, you have let's see here. Ooh, you got Oklahoma State, Oregon. We already know how that one's gonna go, but man, it's an interesting watch.
I wouldn't write off OK State
And then
like
you got, I mean, their quarterback play and who they have in the quarterback room, it's not very impressive right now, man. Then you got Iowa State, and then you got Baylor and SMU. That's going to be a good watch because in order to prove the Big 12 is part of this Power 4, Power 5 conference play, we got to beat up on the SEC and the ACC in order to prove our ground. So that's just my take on that. But I mean, to each their own, you know. Then we got Arizona State, Mississippi State. It's going to be an interesting watch as well.
Arizona State's gonna get curb stomped. I don't care how bad Mississippi State is.
Yeah, but they got Sam Levitt and a very good defense coming back. So I
Who
think Sam Levitt.
cares?
Okay. Okay. And then you got Stanford BYU, which could be interesting, but I think BYU is just going to roll over that Stanford team. But and then week 3, you got a bunch of nothing really. You got Texas Tech, Oregon State, part of the Pac-2 or the Pac. What's pieced together as a Pac-12? And
It's a pack 8. It's a pack 8.
you got an 8-pack, yeah. Then you got the backyard brawl. You got West Virginia Pitt, which is always a fun watch. Then you got for Friday. You got
You
Kansas
know,
State,
this is
Arizona.
I don't want to be that guy, but this is boring. The way you're doing this is
I'm
boring.
sorry.
How about let's just predict these fucking seasons? Just say fuck it. Arizona's the first
Yeah.
one. Arizona's first one. Week 0. Is that week 0 or week 1? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. First game, I think that's a win for Arizona. That's easily a win. The second game is against Weber State. That's a win. Next game against Kansas State, that's a loss, 2-1. They're going to lose to Iowa State. They're going to beat Oklahoma State 3-2, lose to BYU, lose to Houston, lose to Colorado, lose to Kansas. So they're 3-6 now. They're going to beat Cincinnati because everybody beats Cincinnati 4-6. They're going to lose to Baylor 4-7, and they're going to lose to Arizona State 4-8.
Yeah. So for Arizona State, we got them starting off with a FCS school, obviously a win. They got
W.
at Mississippi State. That's going to be a toss-up because they're an
Loss.
SEC team, and they got Texas State, W. Baylor at Baylor.
Loss. You can't
TCU.
beating Baylor at Baylor is hard. We know this as Kansas fans. TCU, is it in TCU?
It's at home.
It's at home. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll give them.
And they have an off week, then they go to Utah.
Utah, loss.
And then they host number 16 Texas Tech at home.
Loss.
I think they're top. They're probably gonna be a top team. I'll give them that. It's a toss up though. Then they got Houston at home.
Win.
They'll
be
at
Houston.
Iowa State. At Iowa State. That's
loss.
an L.
That's a loss. That's a loss.
Then
all
they
the
got
way.
another off. They got another off week. Then they have West Virginia W. They're going to Colorado W. And they're going to finish off with Arizona, which is another W in my opinion.
So what was that record? Exactly. You're not keeping track.
WL.
You got to be keeping track, brother. I think personally this could be the year that Baylor wins the Big 12.
I don't know, man.
That's
kind of the. They're still very shaky because they have a bunch of young cats coming in too.
So,
so we're going on to Baylor now. They start off with Auburn at home.
What was Arizona State's score?
What
was their record?
Trying to think. God, we're gonna have to cut this shit.
Oh my God, we'll go back. We'll put it on the screen. Anyways, next up is Baylor. Auburn facing Baylor in Baylor. I'll give Baylor the win there because Baylor has a really tough crowd.
Yeah, then they go to SMU. That's an L. They have Samford. That's a W.
Beating Arizona State for everybody. Arizona State, I think we said L. 2-2.
Yeah. Then they go to
No. I bet Arizona State was the L. So they're 3-1. Oklahoma State win.
They host Kansas State.
Host Kansas State, loss.
They got an off week, then they go to Fort Worth
to play.
TCU.
Win.
Win October 8th, 18th.
Win.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said win.
Win.
Never mind.
It's a win.
Yeah.
W.
And then they go. This is an obvious one. Cincinnati. That's a W. Then they go, and they have UCF at home.
I'll give them the loss there. UCF has had good upsets late in the season.
And then they have another off week. Then they finish off with Utah at home.
Utah at home.
They go to Arizona. And they have Houston at home.
To Arizona. I'll give them. So I'll say the record's 8-4.
Yeah.
Because Houston is a big one. I feel like I need to make like a spreadsheet for this. We'll go back through it and see if we have any conflicting ones.
Yep.
Like
And we
ones where
got
we changed it.
BYU.
BYU. Oh, fuck. So I'm hate watching.
We got Portland State, FCS school,
Who?
W.
Exactly.
Stanford, L. Then they have an off week. Then they have East
Wait.
Carolina.
Is what's his name? That one Stanford receiver in that
Are you talking about
against Colorado. It's like something Meyer.
I think I know who you're talking about.
If he's still there, it's an L. But if he's not, it's a win.
Then they go to East Carolina.
East Carolina, who can't beat?
Yeah, the Pirates. So
Win.
I think that's a W. Then they go to Colorado.
Win.
Then they have West Virginia at home.
Win. West Virginia has had such a weak has been weak. So
Then they go to Arizona.
I think we said win for I think we said loss, so it's a win.
Then they have Utah at home.
That rivalry, oof. I'll give this one to Utah. Loss.
The Holy War. Then
I'll
they go to Iowa State.
Loss.
Then they have another off week. Then they start off going to Lubbock for Texas Tech.
Win. I'll give them the win. BYU has been strong in Texas.
And then they have TCU at home.
Win.
And they go to Cincinnati. This is a win. And then they finish off with UCF at home.
Win. 9-3. We'll take that.
Yeah. And then Cincy, if you even want to do this one.
0-12. Next.
Fair enough.
Actually, 2-10. We'll give him like an FCS and a non.
Let's see what they have.
Like, if you can give me them a good, if they have a bad.
They start off with Nebraska, then they have. I think they have Bowling Green and Northwestern.
Okay, those are their Bowling Green and Northwestern.
Yeah. Further non-con.
No, I think Nebraska is also a non-con.
Yeah.
You got to remember that. Nebraska's
yeah, but that's obviously a loss. So I wasn't really counting that.
But Northwestern State. Oh, yeah, they're beating both.
Yeah. And they have.
If you were talking like Big Ten Northwestern, then I would say loss, but it's not. So I'm saying win.
And then they start off with going to the road to the new David Booth. So
again, 2-10. Next
fair
thing.
enough. They are a bottom scrapper in the Big 12. Thank God we traded places with them. All right, Colorado. This is an interesting one because this episode's coming out before Deion's press conference. So this could change a lot with that, in my opinion.
I think he'll still coach. Week 1 against Georgia Tech. That's a loss. Georgia Tech's been strong.
Then they have Delaware at home.
Easy win. If you don't win, Houston win in overtime.
Then they have Wyoming.
3-1.
And then BYU at home. L. They go to TCU. I think that's another L. They have Iowa State at home. Kind of obvious. They have an off week. Then they have they go to Utah.
Hold on. Heads.
Jesus, this is awesome.
Loss.
Then they have Arizona at home. I think they win that one out.
I think we said win for Arizona, but we'll switch it.
It's a toss-up.
West Virginia, they'll win.
Off week, then they have Arizona State.
Win.
Then they go to Manhattan.
6-6. They're losing to Kansas State. So they'll play
Somehow
bowl. They'll play bowl.
they'll go bowling. We have another bottom feeder coming up. We got Houston.
Next is going to be Houston. Okay, Houston, I've seen their additions. They shouldn't be too bad. Week 1
Yeah.
and 2, Stephen F. Austin Rice, win-win. They lose to Colorado.
Yeah, and they go, and they have an off week. Then they go to Oregon State.
Oregon State, that's a win.
Yeah, and then they have Texas Tech at home. That's a loss.
Loss. Oklahoma
Then they go
State,
to-
Oklahoma State, loss.
Yeah, and they have Arizona at home.
Both Arizona, back-to-back Arizona teams, I'll give them the losses on both of those.
West Virginia, that's a toss-up.
I'll say loss.
And they go to UCF.
Loss.
And they have another off week. Then they have TCU at home.
Loss.
And then they finish off their season in Waco.
Loss.
Jeez. So,
I'm being blunt. I'm just being blunt,
I
and
know.
I'll be blunt with Kansas too. I'm not gonna give Kansas leeway. Iowa State.
got-
I think this could be the Big 12 champion.
That's going to be between Iowa State, in my opinion, or Kansas State or Texas Tech. It's between those three. Unless if someone shows up out of the woodwork. But
So
let's start off.
week 1 away in Dublin.
Ins.
Kansas State.
I have
They
it just
beat Kansas State.
Yeah, then they have South Dakota at home. That's a win. Then they have the Cyhawks series at home. I think that's
Dare
another
I
one.
say they win? They beat Arkansas State, so they're starting out 4-0. They beat
They have an
Arizona.
off week.
They beat Cincinnati. Beat Colorado. Lose to BYU. Beat Arizona State.
You know what I think here? Kansas has had really good success going to Jack Trice
Lost
as
to
a boost.
TCU. And historically, Iowa State never takes 2 L's in a row. So
Dude, but Kansas has had really good with Lance.
They're going to finish the season 10-2.
Yeah. It just depends on who they're going to lose to, Oklahoma State or Kansas.
I already went through their losses. They're not losing to Kansas.
I know. I'm just being way too.
All right, Kansas
Optimistic.
beat Fresno State, beat Wagner, easy 2-1.
This is where the kicker comes in. We got Missouri.
I don't recognize Missouri. Win.
Off week. We start off 3-0. We got West Virginia at home. Win.
4-0.
4-0.
We're losing
5-0.
that.
What, you think we're losing to West Virginia?
Everybody loses West Virginia at least once. We'll take Cincinnati, take UCF, lose back to back. I don't think we're winning the Sunflower State Showdown.
Then we got Oklahoma State at home.
I think we can
That's
win
a win.
that one.
We got
win against
Arizona. Then we go to Jack Trice Stadium.
Loss, and then Utah we lose to.
So we go bowling.
So we're going bowling, but we're going 7-5.
That's how I had it projected with the strength of schedule.
Like I can't beat Delulu. I just can't. I don't want to.
12-0. What are we talking about?
So Kansas State versus Iowa State. We already gave them the L.
They're 0-12. I'm joking.
3-1 to start the season because they're going to beat Army. They're beating Arizona 4-1. They're beating USCF 5-1. They'll take a loss to Baylor. TCU they'll beat. And then they beat KU. Lose to Texas Tech. Beat State.
Beat Utah.
be Utah, and depending
beat
on
Colorado.
beat Colorado. So they're going 9-3, which would be tied with BYU right now.
Yeah, is that the best record we have?
Best record's Iowa State 10-2.
Uh, then we got Okie State.
I think we're gonna stop there so we can fix this because I know that a lot of these are not gonna line up when we go back in the
Yeah.
footage. But next is something that we set up, or well, Franklin set up.
All right, so I made a tier list for the last 20 NBA champions, and I got another idea if you guys if this goes a little fast. Actually, let's do the quick idea first. So I'm gonna present to you guys stats from two players that I pulled randomly,
Okay.
and then once you guys choose which ones you want, I'm gonna reveal who they were.
Scheiße.
We're talking career stats.
No, we're talking one season stats that I just picked,
Uh,
and I just made.
As
and
I
I
said,
just,
I feel like he's gonna give us like one good Brian Scalabrine season and then one bad MJ season.
we'll see.
yeah.
All right, here we go. Can you guys see what I see?
All right.
Uh,
We'll remove. Give me a second. We'll remove this.
there we go.
Player A, 28.4, no rebounds, high assists, shooting percentage is a 90, 38 from three, 46 from the field. So more of a twos guy, not a threes guy. Second dude, he has a rebounds. I feel like first guy are both of these players same position?
They are not same position.
Is one a guard and one a forward?
One is a guard, one is a forward.
Okay. I feel like that forward is the one with the high rebounds. Are either of these players active?
One of them is.
One is. Ooh, I feel like one's LeBron. That'd be some shit he'd do.
Let me think here. So
Well, can you give me the last season?
one of these
one-
was one of these known as a career starter.
Yes.
All right.
What? So the one that's not active, did he play in like the 80s,
No.
the 90s?
20s or 2000s.
Okay, I'll give you these guys were both past 2000.
Past 2000. Okay.
So it's
I'm
22.
I'm gonna take player A. I like the high shooting percentage, and those assists look nice, almost a career double.
Okay. So you guys are both choosing player
I'm choosing B.
A? Okay, so we got Shane on A and Blake on B. Okay, now I'm going to reveal who player A is.
I feel like player B is LeBron. Player A might be D Wade.
Okay, so player A is 2022 Trae Young.
Bro,
And
he was
That
a
sounds
dog.
about right.
And player B is 2013 Carmelo Anthony.
Dude, I'll take Melo. And Melo was a dog.
The one year the Knicks were good, it's not peak Melo, but it's
Hey,
Man,
but
I
at
don't
least Trae Young is still putting up numbers.
Melo
Melo
took
couldn't.
BTA to Kansas in a tournament in 2004. So
Syracuse.
All right, next.
yeah,
All right. Next, we got. I didn't put steals
Whoa.
up. I didn't put steals up this time.
oh,
The 3%.
so
Oh.
the 3% and the field goal percentage is inflated because both these dudes, I'm assuming, were not career starters. That's a pretty solid assumption here.
You think they were both starters?
I think they were bench role. I think they were role players.
I
Okay.
don't think so. I think they were starters. Did either of these players play on the same team? Like at one point, they were both teammates.
No, they were not. They were not both teammates, but technically they were at one point on the same franchise.
Okay, so they never played in the same played a game together, but they were on the franchise at one point. So that means somebody had to be traded before the season even started, or like a trade deadline. It was like a double trade. Are either of these players active?
Actually, I don't know if he's still active, but I know for sure one of them's retired. I'm
Tired.
not, I'm not gonna say which one, but one of them is. I don't know if he's still in the league.
Do either of them have a
I'd have to
chip?
look it up. No,
No championships for either. Okay.
no championships for either.
All right. Hold on.
Okay, so
Doesn't
one
have
of
a-
them is in the G League now.
The G League. Oh my god.
That he's on
Uh,
the New York G League. He's a New York G League affiliate.
Hold on.
Oh wait, never mind.
Is he
He's not.
currently playing with? What did you say?
He signed an Exhibit 10 contract with the New York Knicks in October 24, but was waived before the start of the regular season.
Oh,
He then joined the Westchester Knicks.
Oh my god.
because of, I'm assuming one of these guys' stats isn't kind of inflated because he didn't have a really big span in the NBA. I'm going to take player B.
I feel like he's getting us with like one of those guys that's like a Kansas guy. I
Is
feel
one
like
of these Kevin McCullough or Frank Mason?
No.
Do you know what like conference he played in college?
Either of them.
Either of them. Either of
is
them.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Because I'm assuming like these guys had to have signed like two
Okay,
ways.
so one of them played in UNC.
At UNC,
North Carolina. All right.
North
Is it Armando
Carolina.
Baycott?
What?
Nothing. That was a bad guess.
UNC. Oh my god, I'm trying to think of UNC players. I don't know UNC like that.
I'm trying to think. I kind of do. I'm trying to think of guys who, because they said both of them played at UNC or just one of them.
One of them did.
I'm gonna stick with my guns, and I'm gonna take the player B.
I'm gonna take B. That smile, that
Fi-
shit-eating grin, I hate it.
Final answer.
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you make me switch. I'm sticking B.
Okay. You guys made the right choice. Player B is 2001 Vince Carter.
Okay, we made a dodge there. What's the player
Who was
A?
player A?
Player A is the bubble TJ Warren.
Oh my god.
Hey, Warren. Oh my god. I don't. Oh, by the way, I don't think TJ Warren is listed on the Westchester Knicks roster right now.
He's probably not, because he had the only time he was probably good, that time he dropped like 52 in the bubble.
Yeah. Bubble Warren was a different animal, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Anthony Warren. Oh my god, I see him. He went to NC State.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So
You said
they both.
UNC.
You could have said they both went to a school in the Triangle, and he probably would have went. Oh.
Anyways, do you have any more?
All right, I got one more for you.
Oh shit.
Uh,
One's gonna be like 30. Oh. 30.
Wow.
Oh, that field goal percentage. That 3-point percentage is atrocious. Shooting too many. All right. First off, same question as always. Are either player active?
Yes, one of them is,
both.
One is.
and one of them's active, but not in the NBA.
So overseas.
Overseas, yes.
One's like Jello.
No, it's not. It's not.
Uh, did they play in a Power Five conference in NCAA?
um,
So that'd be Big
one of
12,
them.
Big 10, Pac 12,
Yeah,
ACC.
ACC,
one
SEC.
of one of them had a run. One of them went to a school that I believe snuck into the NCAA once, but they aren't known for their basketball.
They're not known for their basketball, so I'd assume somebody like Alabama, because they don't really got the greatest of basketball programs.
Miami.
Georgia, U Miami was a 1 seed. Get out of here.
But I mean, like, but these dudes are currently in the league, so I'm looking into the past.
Georgia is more known for their football. They're not really known for their basketball.
Florida State.
Florida State is a good one. Let
Uh,
me ask again. One of the big questions: rings.
They have both won a championship.
Ever played together?
oh,
Actually, I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did actually.
Could you fact check so we know?
I am fact checked. Yeah, they did play together. They did play together.
Was it on that championship team?
No, it was not on that championship team.
what?
And then are either of them foreign? We'll say.
Is it the fucking Morris twins?
Not both, neither of them or one of them did not grow up in America or Canada.
One of them didn't grow up in North America.
So one is a foreign player. I feel like one's could be Manu or Tony Parker. Tony Parker would be a pull. He had no three. He had no 3-pointer.
Yeah, Tony Parker.
That could explain
He
the
had
highest.
post game. Tony Parker had that post game for a guard. He wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't fast. He was quick.
I feel like he was a fucking baller when it came to assists.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
why
like
you almost
player A could be Tony Parker. If you're talking, okay, how about this? Were either of these players a key part to their championship team? Like,
Yes.
if
Okay.
they were not on that team probably wouldn't have won the championship.
Yes.
Do they have any? Did any of these players have any?
I'll allow one more question.
One more question. Hold on. Let me cook with this.
I was
Could you
gonna
give
ask
us
a pretty solid one.
Could you give us the era that they won in?
They have both won.
No, the era.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you the era. So they all won in the 3-point era. They both won.
No, not like that. Like player era. Like who was the
Like
big name
Kobe,
player?
Bird versus Magic. LeBron era.
So
Jesus.
that guy.
So from two. So it could be that's from. So like when LeBron started really being good, I'm thinking like 04 to. I would assume not 2020, especially if one of them's Tony. I'm assume one of them is a Spur because we're out of questions. Just because one of these could be Kawhi. Kawhi wasn't really a rebounder.
I think player B is Kawhi.
I don't think player B is Kawhi. I think player A could be Tony Parker. That'd be a pull if it was.
All right.
I'm gonna take.
Which one are you guys picking?
I like
I'll take
assists. I like assists. I like a guy who can guarantee points. So I'm gonna go with player A from that high assists.
Ditto.
So you guys are both going player
Yes,
A. Okay.
I feel like it's wrong.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you who player B is. Player B is Wardell Stephen Curry this year.
Steph.
Oh my god.
So that's why you said LeBron era instead of Curry era. Okay,
And player A,
Draymond Green.
2012 prime Lynn Sanity
Oh my god.
is player A.
Jesus.
Jeremy Lin. You know what? I'll take Jeremy Lin. Jeremy
He
Lin's
was a
not a bad
dog.
player. He's a dog.
He was a dog. He was a dog. Yep, that's also
Yeah.
why.
Wait, but Jeremy Lin,
Yeah, with the Raptors.
he was
Yep.
not a key player though. That was like Kawhi.
Yeah, Steph Curry was the key player.
Yeah, he said we didn't ask between player A and player B, so he just gave us the general answer.
I asked we're both key parts.
Oh, I thought you just asked for one. Yeah, so Steph Curry was obviously. Yeah, Steph Curry was obviously what I was talking about.
Yep.
Shit, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He is not known for his assists, but that was that had to have been a bad season this year for him. Like, oh my god.
Well, I mean, until as of late in the season, whenever they acquired Jimmy Butler, he was the one-man show. And Andrew, I'm going to be honest, even though being a Kansas fan, hence the hat and the fucking T-shirt, but
All right, let's get to
I
the
mean,
let's get to the
Andrew
20
wasn't really
champions.
a
I don't want to talk
big.
about this.
Okay,
Okay,
ranking
we're at
of the
the
past
tier list.
20 years.
Last 20 years of
So
championships, starting from Oklahoma City all the way back to
2006 Miami.
okay, dope. Number one, 08 Celtics. I'm joking.
2000. No, it'd be 2005 to 2025, right?
2006 to 2025.
Because that's
Why
the
not?
next season.
Why not 05?
Well, because I did the last 20, but I can do the Spurs. Again, if you really want to.
We'll just do Spurs in spirit. We're not gonna add them. We're not gonna add them to the pictures, but we'll do them in spirit.
Yeah, fuck the Spurs and
Yeah.
no aura. Sorry, Timmy, but wasn't.
What's wrong with the big?
This might be the last time you see me on the podcast. Sorry, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the 2025. Actually,
you gotta show it on the screen, buddy.
let's do it this way. Yeah, you're right. I need to show this time instead. All right, we looking?
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So when this part's cut off, let's rank the
mean-
last 20 NBA champions. Number one, the 2025 Oklahoma City Thunder.
I feel like
I mean, they did it. In my opinion, they did it the right way. It was all homegrown.
the problem I have with this team was I'm like more than 100% sure if Tyrese didn't get his injury, then the Pacers would have closed it out in Game 7.
Oh yeah, the Pacers were cooking. Tyrese Halliburton was cooking. He had like 4 threes.
And
like
I know
Yeah.
that Pascal Siakam was good, and people were saying that he had voodoo magic, but I
Topping off the
personally-
bench was really solid.
Obi Toppin just didn't show up in Game 7. That was probably one of the big reasons
Yeah.
why they lost. But I'm not going to discredit them. I just felt like they had an easier path compared to others.
champions.
It was just closing out was the harder part. I'll give them a B. I'm not
That's
going to
what I
call
was
it
saying.
trash
Right.
because it was still a hard fought one. But I just think at the
Yeah.
beginning from round 1 to the semifinals, I think it was just an easier route.
Yeah,
Taking down Jokic was hard too.
So they played Memphis and then the Nuggets.
Yeah, where they went to 7 against the Nuggets.
Okay, so Memphis was a slap in the face because they were crumbling.
Yeah, it was like Ja wasn't even on his best game either.
Yeah, so they could have won Game 3. The Memphis could have won Game 3 if Ja Morant didn't get injured like in the third quarter. But then they went to Game 7 against Jokic, where they stuck Alex Caruso on Jokic and had him in Alcatraz. It was
Dude, Alex Caruso locked that man up.
We'll give him B.
We got the 2024
sorry,
It's a
not
Celtics,
2024
right?
Celtics. Ugh.
2024 Celtics. So the
Mm,
2024 Celtics were they played they were a good team.
I
Like
feel like it was just they didn't have the opponent's strength because didn't they take down like the Mavs in 5?
so yeah, they had one of the biggest losses in one of the biggest like in game 4, like one of the biggest blowout losses in finals history. Then they closed down their home floor. We did it!
Yeah, the unoriginal Jason Tatum. This is like a no brainer to me.
thank God he didn't say anything is possible.
I think this is a C tier. I can't like yeah cool,
Yeah,
but they had to beat the Heat, the Cavs, and they swept the fucking Pacers. You swept the Pacers. Congratulations. And then
yeah,
the Mavs and Luca didn't really give up a fight. It was nothing. There was
And
nothing special.
let's remember Donovan Mitchell was out for the Cavs, and chemistry was crumbling.
Yeah, there was like no pushback from any team that played against them. So I think C tier.
yeah. There you go. So
Yeah,
then we got the 2023 Nuggets.
yeah.
I mean,
2022.
I
that
don't want to
run was
discredit this team, but that run was weird. They took down
So,
the Wolves in 5, took down the
yep.
Sun in 6, took down the Lakers in a sweep, took
Mhm.
down the Heat in 5.
So let's just get this out the way. It's not the team's fault that the situation was perfect for them, so they could dominate. But they took off still a young Minnesota team, which was only a year away from.
I give credit to that sweep against the Lakers because LeBron was
Yes.
still dropping 40 against
Oh yeah.
the Nuggets,
yeah.
especially in that
And
last
Ni-
game.
and Nikolai showed up that entire stint.
And then
Same with Aaron Gordon
Devin
too.
Booker and KD were still giving him trouble. It's just DeAndre Ayton couldn't show up because he's a bust. But
And
Cameron Payne, even in that last game before elimination, was showing up. So
Yeah.
I give him credit for that.
And
Anthony Edwards and Cat and Gobert, they were all showing up in that series. So I feel like in terms of strength of opponents and still dominating, I think this is an A tier one.
in my
Mm,
opinion, yeah.
Because
I like
because you
it.
got to realize it's not like their stars were out like the Celtics run, or like
yeah,
the
yeah.
star got injured in Game 7, like the
Thunder.
Thunder one. These stars were still playing, including
And
Jimmy Buckets.
it
Um,
also goes to show the manhandling and the absolute absurdity that is Nikola Jokic. He is perchance top 3 best centers currently. Not currently, but all time. With the production that he's made
That's
so
I'd
far.
say it's still
that's hot
early,
take.
but I think by the time that he retires, he will be in that conversation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think A tier easily,
And
just
back to
because
Yes.
back
that was such a good
MVPs.
team.
So yeah, Jokic just broken the top 5 all time centers, considering like the place he
Yeah.
is now. But he's still, if he wants to crack that top 3, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to surpass. I think he has to win at least another championship before he can. Like he has to have at least have the same amount of championships as Hakeem
Mm.
to be able
Yeah.
to take his place. He's not a 2-way like Hakeem, but he's the best, probably the best offensive center we've ever seen.
So next
Yeah.
is the Warriors,
The last stand for the
Yeah.
Golden State Warriors.
which took down a Jokic team in the first round. Let's
That
let's not
too.
let's not forget that.
But here's the thing: wasn't that the year that Jamal Murray tore his ACL and like MPJ was out?
I maybe. I'm not sure. But this is also they also went on to play a Memphis team without Ja Morant. It was just Jared Jackson, Brooks, and all that. Ja Morant did not
Yeah.
play because he was, I think he was still dealing with a suspension for showing a gun on an Instagram live. Yeah, shooter,
Shoot.
Ja Morant. Uh, then they played the Mavs, and that was like Luca, Dinwiddie, and Finney Smith.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
then
wasn't that also Kristaps on that team?
If he was absolutely not playing.
Yeah.
I do not believe so. And then that Celtics team was pretty decent. I think I'll put this just because of the Ja Morant thing. I feel like Ja could have taken him to 7. I don't know if they'd still close it out.
Mhm.
If the
Yeah.
Grizzlies would close it out, but I think this is a B tier along with that OKC team. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't bad like that Celtics one. Oh my god.
Yeah. And we
The
got
next one, oh Lord, the Greek Freak.
The Greek Freak taking
This was
out
the
Chris
year.
Paul's last chance to get a ring.
This was the year where the Warriors didn't make the playoffs.
yeah.
Yeah, Clay was still out. Steph broke his hand, I think,
And
and
then
it left him with Draymond Green and Jordan Poole.
so they took down the Heat that had a healthy Jimmy Butler and a healthy Adebayo. That's a rarity. Seeing both healthy at the same time was a rarity at the time. And that was
Yeah.
Brook Lopez, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Giannis all dropping solid games.
Oh my God, Chris Middleton, the 2021 playoffs is
Yeah, that and then the only problem I have with this is that they went to 7 against the Nets. But that Nets team was a dog. Like that was 50-point Kevin Durant that was in that series.
Yeah.
So you got to remember
Kevin
in the
Durant.
elimination game when they went to overtime, Kevin Durant dropped 48.
he dropped like 49, 17, and 10. That was it.
He was 48,
Yeah.
9 and 6.
And
Giannis
in my
dropped 13
opinion,
and 5.
if Kevin Durant's toe wasn't on the line, the Nets would have made the second round.
If Harden and Kyrie didn't get injured, so like Harden was like immediately out and then never became the same. I forgot what he did. I think it was hamstring, and then Kyrie Irving like sprained his ankle on Giannis's foot, and that ruled him out. But then Kevin Durant,
But you got to
nuclear.
give this team so much credit because going in back to Atlanta with a 3-2 series lead, not able to use Giannis because he hyperextended his leg.
Yeah.
And I think he was out for majority of that Hawks series. If correct me if I'm wrong. I think he went out in game 4, and then they played the rest of the series without him, and they still beat the Hawks. So you got to give a lot of credit. Another red flag that raises for me is that with Giannis, they lost game 1 and game 2, and then they swept the rest of the way.
Yeah, and they won the rest of the series. And Giannis had one of the greatest closeout games of all time. Like had 50 and 14. It was
50, 14, and 2. One of the great. And then I think, another thing was Devin Booker wasn't really showing up.
Yeah.
He still played 46 minutes, but he wasn't showing up like he was supposed to. And that was a Chris Paul team. I think this is another one of those teams where I can't put it with Jokic. I can't put it with that Jokic Nuggets team. But I will put it. I think it's gonna be B. It's not a C tier, just because of the fact that again, they actually had originality when they won. Go ahead and put that Lakers team in D. It's a bubble championship. I can't respect
Mickey
it.
Mouse ring. Play the bit, LeBron.
LeBron James. Okay.
But again,
LeBron,
I
it
have
has
that
always been
opinion
you.
where I will always have that opinion where the bubble championship didn't really fucking matter. Nobody cared about it. It was only, but this next team, I loved.
Really liked that team.
Raptors team. This was such a good. I gotta explain it before we put it anywhere.
I'm just saying, man.
I think almost the only series.
Wyatt Leonard first or second round against Joel closeout game.
Joel was shit in that series. I don't know if you guys remember that. But
Yeah, you play the soundboard bit. Yes, Joel, it was you.
This is the 2018-19 Raptors that played against the Warriors, beat a good Warriors team. Remember that.
Also, I
Um,
think didn't Katie hurt his Achilles tendon game
so
two
yeah,
so
of that series?
went to
so yeah.
seven, beat the Sixers in seven, beat the
Mhm.
Bucks in six,
Six.
beat the Magic in five in the first round, and then they won the championship in six. This, I think, is one of those few championship teams where it's like you
It
can't
was like a
deny it.
magical run.
It was a run that shouldn't have happened. It was a run that should have been ended in that second round against the Sixers. I give this team all the credit in the world that they deserve because
Mhm.
every opponent was better than them. So this is, I think, one of the
Pure grit
rare
and
S
determination
tier.
from that run.
It's an S tier. Like every team that they played was better than them by a long shot, including that Magic team.
Here's what I'm going to say about that. Golden State in 2019, which it's Golden State in 2019. So
They had DeMarcus
yeah,
Cousins,
they had DeMarcus
Draymond Green.
Cousins. He was out. Kevin Durant went out, and Klay Thompson went out. And Steph Curry was still going nuclear. Don't get me wrong, but I think that's the only thing that keeps them from S tier.
Yeah.
And it's because they had great. It was a deep team. People forget about that. They had like Kawhi, Danny Green, PJ Tucker. They had
Fred
OG
VanVleet.
Anunoby, Marcus Gasol, Fred Van Vliet,
Siakam, Van Fleet.
Pascal Siakam.
Wichita State legend.
So yeah, it was
I feel like it's like to give it like a hockey reference. I feel like this is as if the 2023 Panthers won and they didn't lose to Vegas. But you still can't discredit the fact that they beat the three teams before the Warriors.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you're not gonna put him in S, at least put him in A.
I'm putting him in A. I can't because it's still 2019, one of the most iconic runs of all time. Kawhi leading the helmet and whatnot, fresh off of especially fresh off the trade like DeMar for Kawhi and Danny Green. So it was
This Warriors team, this next Warriors team, it was like one of the best Warriors teams to ever do it. They were first in all offensive categories. This is an S tier team.
yeah,
Like I
honestly 18 and
I
17.
mean, just the star power alone, it was psychotic. Then you got LeBron winning it for Cleveland in 7 games.
A.
I mean,
S.
also,
I have my own opinions on it. I wouldn't call it an S just because I'm not a LeBron hater. It's just I feel like there was so much better. But by the way, we're talking about both Warriors championships because I believe that was their back-to-back year.
yeah, right? Or am I
Yeah.
skipping a year?
Yeah, we're skipping 2017 because listen, so 2018 they beat a Cavs team that shouldn't have been there. Then 2017, that was peak. That was the best team of all time. Yeah, you can't tell me much more besides the 2017 Warriors the best team of all time, and they lost a game, but that was because like Cleveland that one game had like probably the best 3-point shooting in all like that of all time in one finals game. So
Yeah.
Next up, LeBron.
Listen, I'm a LeBron Glazer, so I'm not gonna rank this myself.
But dude, hear me out. Matthew Dellavedova almost died guarding Steph. That is 100% confirmed through documentary coverage and uh, other analyst coverage through that. He was guarding the piss out of Curry
This
that entire series.
wasn't this the comeback series where
This was
Cleveland
the
had
Yes,
comeback series.
down 3-1.
A. I think it's still a good championship. It won't compare to 2017, but
Right.
still, it was a comeback nonetheless. You got to realize how hard coming back from 3-1 down is.
Oh yeah, the
And
first time
So only to ever do it.
and the last time,
it's
at least for a while, that it's gonna.
it's we're probably never going to see that again.
Yeah.
I'll put it in A.
And LeBron, masterpiece. Those last 3 games, I'm gonna keep his dick out my mouth for now. For now,
Okay.
just saying. Before
I think this is an A tier. It's a pretty good championship. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
okay, so we
Is
got
this Steph without Kevin Durant?
so 2015 is Andre Iguodala Finals MVP.
Oh my God!
Oh
Look, 3-pointer to save humanity. I'm taking Iguodala.
Iguodala.
One of the most iconic interview moments ever.
But let's not forget why it's iconic. Because one of the worst takes of all time.
Iggy that year was actually like disgustingly good.
Yeah.
It was like usually everyone credits the championships the Warriors won with Steph, but you gotta realize how good Iggy was that year. And I think once people realize how good Iggy was that year,
And
they'll
also
appreciate this
also
championship more.
unslept the Draymond Green was actually putting up points.
Yeah, I think it's not like I feel like we need to order that A tier. We need to put the Cavs at the front of that one. We need to move the Cavs to the front. Jokic and Jokic and Raptors is fine. I think it's not as good as the Cavs. It's not as good as the Jokic, but it's definitely better than the Raptors. So I will put them in A tier ahead of the Raptors.
I'm thinking about putting him in B. I'll tell you why.
Why B?
Because of the Cavs, which is why everyone shits on the Celtics last year, but it was a team that when LeBron went nuclear without a Kyrie or Kevin Love, and I think his second best player was Matthew Dellavedova, and I don't know if you guys have seen a jump shot, but
it's questionable.
So-
I won't argue against it. I'm okay with a B tier, but you gotta at least put it above the Bucks.
Yeah, I'd say they're not as good as 2022 Golden State, but better.
But put that 22 Golden State at the front. Like you can't say OKC's better, but I will argue OKC had a pretty good run.
Yeah, OKC had a good. The 2025 playoffs was one of the better playoffs we've seen.
It's the best playoffs we've seen since
2019.
I'd say 2017.
2017. Okay.
2019 was an okay playoffs. I mean, it was the same year where 2 teams won their first championship in God knows how long. For the Raptors, it was the first in franchise history. For the Blues in hockey, it was the first time since it was the first in franchise history, and it was the first time in 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it opened the era of parity in the NBA.
So next one, 2014.
The 2014 Spurs are the.
I don't know how to feel.
So, I think I'm going to factor in aura.
I don't remember who they played. That's the thing.
Okay, so the 2014 Spurs.
This was an old Timmy, right?
So this was a 36-year-old Timmy, but still a prime Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. And Kawhi Leonard won the Finals MVP, and they played against the
Danny
Heatles.
Green was shooting the lights out.
Oh my God, Danny Green!
And the thing is, you got to remember about this Finals. This was Ray Allen, Chris Bosh, and D Wade. All 3 are Hall of Famers for the Heat.
But D Wade was bad. D Wade and Chris Bosh.
He had a shit Finals. I'll admit that.
He was terrible.
He had
Back out to Allen.
No, that's 2013.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Yeah, that's
Allen
the
was
next
on
one.
the Heat on the Heat that long.
What was the? What
So
was
he had it.
I feel like there was a bang call in this Finals. I just don't remember what game.
So game 2, I think. So game 2 was an iconic cramp game, but No, game one was the cramp game where LeBron got those cramps and then the lead fell apart. And the Spurs won, but the 2014 Spurs is probably the coach's dream for what a team should be.
And the thing is, the Spurs had to take down a really good Thunder to get there because that was KD.
That was MVP Kate.
That was Russ. That was
Russ.
Russ. That was good Russ before Westbrook. That was Westbrook. And that was Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams, Derek Fisher was actually pretty good that year too.
Oh yeah.
But we don't talk about we will I will make this very clear. We do not talk about Andre Robertson. Get that man out of here. He has, I think, in my opinion,
he was
jump
underrated.
shot in NBA history on a conference finals team. One of the worst jump shots.
I mean, but he had very solid perimeter defense though.
This was also Reggie Jackson. We can't remember bench Reggie Jackson.
Yeah.
But Greg
bad.
Popovich was like, I think he is the greatest coach of all time when it comes to the Spurs.
Yeah.
Like you can't deny his legacy or his greatness.
Yeah.
I think I want to put it in B tier, but I feel like we put so many in B tier.
This might be A.
I want to move it up to A. Still ahead of the Raptors.
It's
though.
borderline A.
Actually, yeah, we'll put it behind the Raptors. I feel like the Raptors were a better team overall, just based on depth. The Spurs didn't have that much depth.
And this is before you needed depth to win championships.
You needed a lot of depth back then.
But yeah, you're right.
Well, nowadays you need a lot of depth. You need a lot of depth.
You need all depth.
You need a lot of cats.
Like the 2025 team, that was like Hartenstein and Chet sharing the center spot, Shea, Caruso, both Williams, J Dub and
Isaiah Joe.
You gotta give a lot of credit to that team, but I think A tier is very fair. The next one, the 2013 finals, Heat Spurs.
Now this
7-game LeBron MVP. This was Tracy McGrady Spurs too. People forget Tracy McGrady played on the Spurs in the finals. People forget that, and this was arguably the worst fucking finals I had ever watched in terms of Tracy McGrady's performance. But this was a good finals. For the
I mean, what do you mean Tracy McGrady performance? This was the only finals Tracy McGrady has ever.
This is the only time Tracy McGrady made out of the second round.
Literally.
I feel like it's a McGrady curse was one of the big reasons why the Spurs lost. But again, this is still Duncan, Ginobili, and Parker.
Yeah, and this series this was the iconic Ray Allen shot.
You gotta remember how the Heat got here. They had to go to 7 with the Pacers.
Oh yeah, and
this was a Heat team that battled for this championship. So in terms of championship caliber, this is an S tier team.
This was that year that the best Miami Heat team of all time. You had peak Bron. You had D Wade on his way down, but still serviceable. Chris Bosh stretching out.
Ray Allen just exiting his prime.
Yeah, but he still hit one of the most iconic shots in NBA history, and then LeBron in Game 7. I think is the most underrated shot of all time. LeBron hit that mid-range jumper over Kawhi Leonard to put the lead up to 4 with 20 seconds left.
The next one is 2012 Heat Thunder. The Heat, again, having to fight to 7 to get there. That was Bosh, D-Wade, LeBron. But no notable names. Not many notable names, I would say, for the Thunder. Especially based on performance.
Oh, yeah.
Because outside of the big 3 you had in Oklahoma City at the time, because you had
Kendrick
Russ,
Perkins.
Harden.
Oh, my God.
Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins was on that AKC team. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Derek Fisher,
and then,
Juan Cook, Cole Aldrich. Serge Ibaka. I mean,
I forgot Cole Aldrich was on that team. Oh my God, I forgot. I completely forgot about that man.
Kendrick Perkins and Cole Aldrich were their only big men. Like that's the
And
thing
Nick
you got to
Collison
think
was
about.
on that team. Wait, was Nick Collison the starting power forward for that squad?
Yeah, I think Nicholson was starting power forward. It was like
Yeah,
It
so
couldn't
you
have
had
been,
two Kansas Cats.
doesn't KD play small forward and power forward?
I
But at
think
this
for
time, he
this,
was selectively only playing small forward.
yeah, all in small forward to pin at LeBron, and so this was like Russ, Derek Fisher, Kevin Durant, Cole Aldridge, then Serge Ibaka.
And we got to talk about the fucker by the name of Kendrick Perkins, big man Perkins, barely able to fit on the screen Perkins. Because you see how
Got
ESPN
carried by the
portrays
big
him.
three.
You see how big he looks. He looks like what's his name from Spider-Man?
Are you talking about the Rhino?
No, not the Rhino. Pen clicking.
What's his name? From the first into the Spider Verse.
He's not all about the money, Spider-Man. It's about
about
the
the
Mets,
Mets,
baby. The Mets, baby. Let's go Mets.
I'm trying to think of what his name is, but yeah.
It's fucked up.
So how ESPN is portraying him? They're trying to portray his wingspan, his shoulder span, like if he's fucking Dwight Howard.
Have you seen that clip of Kendrick Perkins dribbling in like a backyard?
Yeah, it's
Bro.
Slow as
stop.
shit.
Bro.
Stop.
Dude, I think I could out dribble that man, and I'm fucking fat.
Bro.
Yeah, we know Mariah too fat to carry.
Okay.
Every step you take is a little mini earthquake. All right.
Make it seismic, and you got it.
Next up is this one I think is. I'll let Franklin do it.
Because it's a LeBron team and his dick is in my mouth for the last time.
Never mind, Blake.
What? What's this year? What's this year's LeBron team?
This is the same. This is the same one we were talking about. 2012.
Yeah, it's 2012.
Okay.
Kendrick Perkins.
2012. With Kendrick Perkins.
Baby
I mean,
Thunder.
the strength of the.
Strength
are we
of
talking
opponent,
about playoff
weak.
strength? Strength of opponent weak, and they were also very young. It's gonna be borderline CB. I'll put it in C.
I'm gonna disagree. B. It's in B.
Borderline B.
It's not better than that Warriors team, but it's B.
I think it's better than the actually.
Why is the Thunder ahead of the Warriors team there? What the?
I have no idea, but we're gonna fix it.
Hold on, move that, and then put that Heat team in the middle.
Yeah, perfect spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
Next
we got
up, Dirk Nowitzki.
The crazy Dirk run. That was an
we-
insane Dirk run.
That's an S tier. Like
an S
not even. You
Yeah.
can't. Or if you try and
can't
argue with me on this, I can't. This is I believe this next final is the iconic hugging the trophy photo, or it was the one before that for Kobe, because this is MVP Kobe.
So this is the Kobe that Kobe's last ring, the iconic one where he's just screaming at the crowd, 5 of them.
Oh yeah, this is the one he got over Shaq, and he
Oh yeah,
wanted this for so long. He's like, it's one more than Shaq. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, it's not in terms of like strength of team. The Lakers were actually a worse team than the Celtics in all technicality.
Oh yeah. So they had what? They have Derek Fisher, but he wasn't. I'm not gonna say he wasn't the guy, but he was like Ray Allen in 2013.
Like this is Powell. Like the only two notable names on that roster was Kobe and Powell. Like
Kobe Powell. Then you
What
had
about Ron Artest?
and then you look on the Celtics. You got Paul Pierce, Tony, and Ray Allen. You got honestly Glenn Davis was underrated on that team, and then Kevin Garnett.
They had Rasheed Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace too, yeah. And don't forget the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Brian Scalabrine.
White Mamba, baby.
Yeah, going against because they signed Lamar Odom, who was on crack. They had Lamar Odom on that team. with
and Ron Artest.
Meta World Peace,
Oh yeah,
Panda's
don't
Fun.
forget Vucevic. Why are we why are we giving Sasha Vucevic?
Don't forget about Luke Walton, dude. Come on.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm done with this podcast.
I need
Okay.
I need this in A. I'm sorry, I can't put it below
And I totally didn't have a voice crack there.
C. Why C?
I already say C. You want B?
I'd put it B ahead of the
I
Bucks,
put it border. Yeah.
behind the Thunder. I gotta give the Thunder that credit.
Yeah,
Because that was just a flaunt ring. I'll say that. That was just a flaunted Shaq. The 2009 Phil Jackson Lakers, though.
that was.
Phil Jackson's a hell of a coach.
What was the only notable name on that Magic team?
Dwight Howard.
Don't forget about Vince Carter.
No, that was the year before Vince Carter came.
Oh.
Because I know Vince Carter.
This is Marcin Gortat. Like, this is Tony Battle Magic. Like,
Wait,
this
wasn't
Magic team.
This was the year that
Never
LeBron hit that that buzzer beater 3 in like game 2, and then no one helped him. Like what was his name? Big Z, Zydrunas Ilgauskas was the second leading scorer on that Cavs team.
Yeah, this is a
Drew Gooden was on that Cavs
I
team
think-
as well, I believe.
I feel like in general I have to put this at C because this was not a strong Lakers team. This is not a strong like opponents. They kind of cakewalk just like the Celtics.
And you got 2008.
2008, that was Celtics Lakers. That was Paul Pierce MVP year.
I want the whole world.
Bruh.
Okay.
Nah. D.
No.
I wouldn't put it at D.
Yeah, I went for the D too. Like this
Bruh,
championship.
no, this is an S tier.
No, it's not.
Paul
No, it
Pierce
is
made
not.
a layup
Just
against
because Paul
three
Pierce-
guys, including Kobe and Paul.
Just because Paul Pierce, a KU legend, won a championship does not automatically make
him the best. No.
Bro,
No.
what do you mean? Paul Pierce is better than LeBron.
Get off the
I'm
podcast.
joking.
I'm taking over. You're done.
You know what?
canceled.
Get out of here.
Hey Shane, I don't know if you remember this, but I heard Blake say the N word yesterday, so I'm canceling him on.
What?
He said it multiple times, like Hard R2.
What?
I'm not gonna front.
What?
In front of customers, bro? Oh, come on.
Oh yeah,
Bruh.
Shaq pulled up just so he could say "fuck Papa John, you stupid." Like it was, yeah.
Next one, Tony Parker MVP finals. Tim Duncan, Ginobili, Parker.
Yeah,
Bro,
this
low
this is-
C.
yeah low C because they beat that shitty Cavs team that LeBron dragged. So
Yeah.
That team shouldn't have made it that far.
yeah,
I feel this is.
Oh, then we have
I think,
Shaq
like,
Yeats. Oh my god.
Borderline.
Forgot about that.
I feel like that team. I feel like I gotta move the. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta move that that Celtics team down. I'm sorry. I can't
Pissing
like
you off.
high D
It's
tier
going-
maybe, but not.
No.
It's not a good. It was not like it
was-
wasn't
it
like
was
it was
so
like a bad
parody.
team, but it
It's
wasn't like the
it's the-
greatest.
That Celtics team is the final boss of parody, dude. Nothing they did was original.
Next, this is like Pat. I think Pat Riley was the coach. This is Alonzo
This
Mourning,
was
Gary
Shaq.
Payton. Well, let me list the other names first, fucker. All right.
Shaq was shit this series. I don't know if people remember. He averaged like he didn't average 20 points this series. He was
This
bad.
is D Wade, Alonzo Mourning, Gary Payton, Shaq. There you fucking go. Okay.
Oh wait, don't do you now because I'm a guest in this podcast. Keep my mouth shut.
You're not a guest. You're a member.
Which is what I would say if you forgot white chocolate on this Miami Heat team.
Like,
my
baby?
God. No, no, Jason Williams.
Oh yeah, Jason Williams. Holy shit, he was actually a dog.
Shaq averaged 13.7 points, 10 rebounds, and 2.8 assists in the 2006 NBA Finals.
Dude, he played like dog water.
Jesus Christ.
Arguably, Celtic Shaq might have been better than this Shaq.
Oh my God, that is a
That's
wild
nasty.
statement. I
That's
think
nasty.
uh, I
I'm
can't.
joking. I'm joking.
Based on other players' performances, this was a pretty good finals for the Heat. Like
Yeah.
just Heat in general. It's not.
Mostly D Wade.
Yeah, it was mostly D Wade.
Yeah, this is
Even
that D Wade
though
that averaged like 35.
even though I'm gonna I'm just gonna say even though LeBron Bond wasn't on this Heat team, it was still a pretty decent finals. I'm gonna put it above the Celtics 100%.
Well,
It's C tier. It's not the
everything's
great.
pretty sure almost everything's over the Celtics besides the Lakers team. But we digress. All right, so this is the tier list. So we got 2011.
I have to throw one more, which is that beautiful finals between the Pistons and the Spurs.
Defensive slugfest.
One of the best defensive finals we had
Ben
gotten.
Wallace, right?
Yeah, Big Ben. I think they still had Sheed. They had Chauncey. They had Rip Hamilton.
They
Yeah,
had. Did they still have Hamilton? Oh wait, yeah, you already said Hamilton.
yeah, Hamilton. Yeah,
I feel like this is the last A tier one.
the last A2. Yeah, we're just gonna
Uh,
because I had to save the image and drag it
In
in here. But
post, we're gonna put it right there.
right here behind the
That's
joking.
probably
screen.
one of the few edits in post I'm gonna make. I don't usually make edits in post if you've seen our previous episodes, but I'll take that just because it's like you got to realize what was done on that Spurs team
Mm.
to make sure everything worked out. I feel like Pop did everything he was supposed to, and I am proud to say that this is a really good team.
Yeah.
So to go back over
Yeah.
all this, our S tier teams were a Warriors team, two
We're
Warriors
both
teams,
the Warriors teams that
LeBron on the Heat, and
Mhm.
Dallas Nowitzki domination.
You know what?
Yeah.
As much as I love to ride, I think 2011 is above the 2013 team because of how good that playoff run was for the Mavericks.
They beat
I
the hardest
won't disagree
opponents
with you.
and probably.
I
And they
won't
Because
disagree
didn't they
with you.
sweep all of them out of the West?
so what? So they took out LaMarcus Aldridge and Brandon Roy in like six because that was like Brandon Roy's last hurrah before he went before like he had knee surgeries and then they had
Yeah.
and then they swept the Lakers, the only sweep in Phil Jackson's career. Then they had the OKC Thunder team in a chokehold in like five, and then they stuck Jason Kidd on LeBron James and had him in Alcatraz, prison, jail, North Korea,
They
everything.
turned
Enough
Jason
examples.
Kidd into a CO.
Oh my god, Jason Kidd was so good. He was like 38, but yeah, they still had Jason Terry, Tyson Chandler, Sean Marion, JJ Barea. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I think that's good. And then the LeBron 4-1, the A tier, in my opinion, is
I feel
pretty
like we
solid with
need to
how we have
go
it
over this
graded.
B tier because oh my god, it's all over the place. There's a lot of these that I'm just cringing at,
Yeah,
especially that
Yeah.
OKC team.
yeah. The OKC team. I think honestly, if you're great in the NBA today, people are gonna hate you. Even though this Thunder team deserves everything because they built it naturally. They got rid of the hometown hero Russell Westbrook. They got rid of Paul George. They got rid of Carmelo Anthony.
They got rid of Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Well, no, Kevin Durant left.
That's true. They got rid of Serge
That was
Ibaka.
voluntary. That was voluntary.
Oh yeah, no one talks about this, but Serge. That was a dumbest trade. One of the dumbest trades in Magic history. Where like they traded Serge Ibaka for Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis.
I mean, Demontis Sabonis turned out on the in Sacramento. So I mean,
Yeah,
He still don't got a chip, but he's still a decent player.
yeah. And this is before Victor Oladipo went
popped
through it.
off.
Like this was young Victor Oladipo, Victor Oladipo, when he could jump out of the gym. Like people forget, like in 2018, they took LeBron to 7, like pre LeBronto. So Victor Oladipo is forgotten now because it's been a long time. But yeah, crazy times then.
I mean,
And the all right, thought it was frozen for a second.
I feel like other than that, I gotta put the Bucks again over the Lakers. I'm sorry. It's an unpopular opinion, but just Giannis was just such a mean dude that year.
yeah,
Like we're so used to Giannis being like the good guy, he turned the bad guy that year.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
like people in the
And it
media were
had
talking, like when the Suns were up 2-0, they're talking about, oh, what's this ring do to Chris Paul's legacy? And then, oh, can Giannis be that leader?
And
Let's just say
Giannis
he was the
proved that
leader.
he was that leader. He was the guy that was going to lead a team that really kind of really did deserve to be there. They deserved so hard to be there without, especially winning without Giannis was huge.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
a lot of credit to that team, a lot more credit than a lot of people give them. I think way better than that Lakers team. And the old heads are gonna like that, but I
oh yeah,
digress.
the old heads are gonna. They're
Oh,
probably
you never really knew how Kobe was. You never grew up when Kobe was good.
yeah. Honestly, just
and C tier.
yeah.
C
All right,
tier. I
so we
think C
got
fine.
LeBron, Jokic, Kawhi, then Kawhi again.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
I'm chilling with it.
We're gonna come back to B tier because it might be there for a little bit. Then we got the 2009 Lakers,
Spurs
the
over Lakers.
Spurs over Lakers. I agree with that. And then
Shaq Heat was oh my god. Like I can't put Shaq over a Laker team.
yeah,
That Boston team objectively might have been better than that Shaq team, though.
Boston. Actually, I don't know why people hate Boston, but I get it. Boston, I hate Boston. So damn annoying.
And
Boston
because
fans are a
that's
problem.
Yeah, Boston
because
fans
that
are.
because if you think about it, that 08 finals had star power with Kobe and all of that, and then you had well, a lot of them with that. Yeah, that 2023 championship team was fucking annoying. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm just bouncing around here.
I
So,
feel
but
like that. I feel like that Celtics team is definitely worse than that bubble team.
yeah,
Arguably,
Yeah, so the
but
2020 Lakers, they were still the first seed during the regular season. Like they weren't bad, but because LeBron won the ring and it was in the bubble, no one's gonna ever respect it.
and nobody should.
Yeah, so yeah, they had Rondo, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee.
Oh yeah, that
So,
was
and
Rajon.
also
That
there
was
was
Rajon
no
Rondo's best year, wasn't it?
so nah, I think Rondo his best year is on Boston. Like people forget him on Boston was dropping like actually hold on. It was like Rajon Rondo had a game where he had like 40 and 20.
yeah, it's ridiculous. And then
Yeah,
also,
yeah, go ahead.
in my opinion, with that 08, I know I'm a homer, but KG played better than Paul at some points, but Paul just locked it out for him at the end of games.
No, they gave it to Paul Pierce because he shit his pants. Can't
Okay,
forget about
bro.
that.
Dude, he tore his meniscus and he still played. What are we talking about here,
People saw the brown streaks on his pants.
bro? Dude, Taco Bell is my go-to lucky meal before games, dude. Like, come on,
Yeah,
what
and
about
that's
the
why
meat?
Paul Pierce wants the whole load, and he got the whole load when he shit
Okay,
his pants.
Okay.
Listen, just because he's one of the only KU players to win a championship doesn't mean
And
you have to
also,
all
Paul
hell.
Pierce did all of this after being stabbed. This is a very good reminder.
Don't care. Didn't ask. Anyways.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. Kevin Garnett was better. MVP. Defensive Player of the Year. Paul Pierce was not that. He thinks he's. Did you hear him recently? He said he thinks he's the best scorer of all time. He thinks he's better than Kevin Durant, Tracy McGrady, and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, stop it.
All the way to the back.
All the way. Actually, yeah. Just because the Paul Pierce tax, we're taking it to the back. Blake, you're going mute right now because I know you're not going to like it. But too bad. Boston sucks. I hate Boston. We're going back to the B tier.
I feel like I don't know. I think that Heat team arguably better than the second Steph team, but the other team where it was domination, I still think that Warriors team is better. I'd say put that Heat team between the two Warriors.
Yeah. Because I think 2015 Warriors, we're still baby Warriors defeating the hobbled Cavs team. But they're still Golden State Warriors. Yeah. And the 2022 Warriors was the Warriors that Steph went ballistic in the finals.
And wait, was that the 72 win Warriors too?
No, the 73
72 win Warriors lost in the finals.
Oh. No, it's the 72 or the 75. I can't remember.
73. Boom, boom, boom. 3-1 lead.
Oh, then I got it mixed up. My bad.
Now you're good. But besides that, I think 2022 is the best team here, and then Miami's right after that. Then 2015.
Yeah.
And then the 2025 OKC and Giannis.
You got the Lakers rounding out.
Okay, so people forget how good Kobe Bryant was in 2010, but today we're just going to forget because that team was not good.
Why would you want us to remember? That's the real question.
Well, because people aren't going to forget it because, I have a Kobe poster right there. Some over here. But
I'm trying not to say a joke. I'll say it after the show. I'm saving that joke for after the show.
What? That the 2010 Lakers were like Kobe in the helicopter? Yeah, I agree. It kind of crashed and burned.
No, not like that. Do you want me to say it?
Say the joke.
Kobe didn't pass. He faded away.
I'm not affiliated with the Grilled Sportscast.
Grilled Sports is not affiliated with Blake Hammock.
Yep. If you want to take legal action against Blake, feel free to do it in the description below.
We'll have a link to GoFundMe for Kobe's family to apologize for that atrocity.
And we definitely won't launder the money. We probably will, but yeah. By the way, Blake, I know where Blake works. If you want to go find there and
Okay. Dude, just edit that part out, if anything.
I don't want to have to. The thing is, you're making me do more work.
Because
I'm just saying, if you don't like the bit, you can just edit it out.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the clip out and then put it over Minecraft parkour, and it's gonna go viral.
Dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Fair enough. So, are we kind of done with ranking the last 20 years, or?
Yeah, we're done. We're done. This bit has gone long enough. And
Yep. So what do we think about Immaculate Grid right now?
NBA Immaculate Grid.
Did you make one?
I'd be down one.
Immaculate Grid is already. You can just look it up. NBA Immaculate Grid.
Okay. I'm gonna find Grid NBA.
Already got Ron.
Oh I got one.
I already got it.
You want to do it? You want me to do it? Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. So a Sixer and
hold on. I'll give it to Franklin just because mine is so laggy.
Okay. Might be mine.
Same thing.
All right.
Uh,
So we got
Sixer Heat.
we got Miami and 76ers. Well, yeah, we're gonna throw Jimmy Butler.
yeah.
People forget he played for the Sixers, but I will never forget. I
Oh yeah.
fucking hate Sixers Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hold on. You can do Franz Wagner for foreign
Foreign Magic.
for the Magic.
Or Magic. Yeah.
Technically, you could do Joel too for the Sixers. Cameroon.
Yeah. We'll do that. And then we got Marcus All. Putting Marcus All. Yeah. Marcus All didn't play for Portland, I don't think. So I think we're good. Joel. Okay.
Gee, that is a clapped Joel photo. Oh my god.
God,
Joel's
clapped.
always clapped. To be honest. All right, so we got Magic and Miami.
Magic in Miami. Let me think here.
That's my dog.
Magic in Miami. Oh my god, Shaq, dude.
Oh, I forgot about Shaq.
Really?
No way.
There's an Orlando Shaq?
Yeah, he got drafted by Orlando, you idiot.
Yeah,
He got
I
retired
just
in
now
Orlando.
remember that.
And Miami.
Yeah, I just remember that. I'm stupid.
For Sixers, Portland, Andre Miller.
That's cool. Andre.
For
All right.
For Portland, Memphis.
Oh jeez, he's clapped.
Wait, is it Rudy Gay?
He played for Did he play for Portland? Yeah, Rudy Gay played for Portland. And Memphis.
Pull.
That's a pull.
No!
Oh my god.
What?
Memphis.
We got two, so we're gonna miss one.
Miami, Kyle Lowry.
Oh, that's right. He played for Memphis in like 2007. Nah,
The shortest man in NBA history.
Wait, was it Memphis or Houston?
It was Memphis. Kyle Lowry. Send it. Trust me.
No. Oh, okay. We got it. One guess.
It's our last guess, so we could do Magic Portland or Magic Memphis. Didn't Zach Randolph play like 6 seasons for the Blazers?
Zach Randolph. That's perfect. That's right. No, Zach Randolph played for the Jail Blazers and the Great and Grind Grizzlies.
Jail Blazers.
Okay, who is he?
He's a sign up.
Who was the middle one? Trailblazers. No, show summary.
Yeah,
go to show summary, and then scroll down. And then if you go, you can see the most popular answers.
But
no, go down. Not that one.
Oh, I messed up. Hold on. Just give me a second.
It's on that same website. If you scroll down, it says most popular.
Al-Farouq Aminu.
Who? Exactly.
Oh, but I think he played
96%. I think everyone basically said Joel.
Yeah, everyone said Joel. A lot of people said
Mike.
Jimmy.
Oh, I forgot about Mike. Most people got a 2485 when they got 9. Mike Miller.
Who is Matisse?
Forgot about Thibault. Matisse Thibault played with the locked up. He played with the Jimmy Butler Sixers, right? And then after that, a little bit, he just fell off the fucking face of the earth.
If you exit out of this and go to previous grids. So like exit out of this little yeah, all the way up. The previous grids. And then just pick one.
All right.
8 for 9 is the first one. That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, let's do 24th. Play now. All We got 20,000 points. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
James Harden.
Russ.
Only five players I think have done that.
All right, so we're gonna go. Who scored more, James Harden? I think James. I think we'll put James Harden right here. Then we'll put Russell Westbrook. Actually, let's put Kevin Durant right here.
Well, 20,000 points. That's from like Antoine Jameson up.
Actually, so
I'm trying to think. Let me try and get a poll here, see if we can get anybody better. Suns 20,000. Chris Paul. I mean, like that's obvious.
all right, Chris Paul. Okay.
Yep.
He was the most popular answer. Another good answer would have been Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Charles Barkley. All right, so
You could do
this
Karl
one.
Malone.
Yeah, that's that. All right, that's good. That's good. The nasty man himself. Put.
Now for 20,000 points, I think I want to, instead of saying
What?
it doesn't count, he hasn't played a game yet.
Oh my god, that's my bad.
OKC, 20,000 points. Russell Westbrook. We're not going to use the Rockets, and I'll tell you why. Because you can use Steven Adams for Rockets.
Okay. Russ.
So for Rockets, OKC, Steven Adams.
Could do James Harden, but okay. I'm fine with that. Steven.
Because it's rare. It's less people are going to say Steven Adams.
No, we could have used James Harden for the 20,000s and Russell Westbrook for the Lakers Thunder.
No, we got this. Let me cook.
You could do Melo for Lakers Thunder.
All right, that's a point. I forgot Melo played for Lakers.
Hoodie Melo, dude. Come on, let's get it.
All right, so we got Lakers, Jazz, Lakers, Suns, and Jazz.
And plus,
Rockets.
I feel like if the season had already started, I feel like for Suns Rockets, I feel like Jalen Green would have been a better option.
Yeah, you're probably
it would have been rare.
To get.
Hold on, my internet's being iffy. I literally cannot access any website right now.
Let me think. Jazz,
Steve
Lakers.
Nash. Steve Nash.
You right. Trying to think
God.
Jazz, Lakers, or Jazz, Rockets.
Jazz Rockets. Okay. Who played for the Jazz?
Nobody.
I had it. Give me a second. Let me cook with Houston, because that's my team. I should know my Houston.
Your team's
Try. This is gonna be a weird spelling. Click on Rockets Jazz and type DANUEL. House
Daniel
Jr.
House Jr.
Yes.
That is a pull.
Bang!
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I feel like Jazz Lakers is the harder one. Let's focus on Suns Rockets, because that's gonna. Barkley.
Oh, that's right. I did play on the Rockets. I forgot about that. All right, Charles.
I was like, how am I?
The big round mound of rebound.
Carmelo
There's a double Carmelo.
Wait, we do doubles? Didn't know that.
No. Jeff Green was a pull. Forgot about Jeff Green.
Yeah, but more people said him. So our grid is rare because less people said him.
Yeah.
Said Daniel. Who is the accuracy? What was the least accurate spot? I'm assuming
the least accurate spot was the Jeff Green. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I pulled with that one.
Yeah. That one was crazy.
If you didn't put KD, because you got to remember for this one, you can't be. They have to have played a game for that team.
Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know we could do multiples. If we could do multiples, we could have put Russell Westbrook for all of these.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
That's just the most popular guess for each quadrant.
Okay.
So you can only use a player once.
So I feel like next we should do 2 more and then call it an episode. because we're about
All right.
at hour 49. So pick another
For
one, buddy.
question 2.
All right.
I want to do 7/10, July 10th. That's a big one. That's like you need to test your ball knowledge. It's 7/17. That one right there.
7/17. All right, bet.
No, that's 7/24.
Bro.
7/17. You picked I said 7/17. The number grid 7/17 on July 10th. Previous grids. Go back.
Yeah, sorry. You broke up a little bit. All right, 7/17. We got it. We got it. This one?
Yes.
Sorry. That's my bad.
I'm gonna come out. Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Okay. So 1 block per game. Per game. Shaq.
Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, I'm about to say Alonzo Mourning.
For 1
Shaq.
block. Yeah. Say Shaq.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do Shaq. Just be safe.
Alonzo Mourning. You can put for Heat Hornets.
You got a
That's
point.
tough. That's tough.
Heat
tough.
Wizards.
A player who played on the Heat and the Wizards.
I mean, technically, we could say Michael Jordan because he got his number retired, but no, I'm just kidding. We can't do that.
No, he has to have played a game.
Yeah, I said play the game.
Try Juwan Howard for Heat Wizards.
Okay.
I feel like he played for the Wizards. I'm not too sure.
I'm definitely spelling his name wrong. How do you spell his?
It's
stupid name?
Juwan.
Okay.
Punch it. Oh my god.
That was probably the
So
most.
Nuggets, Hornets.
I got one for Nuggets, Wizards. KCP, Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
That's right. He put on the Wizards. I forgot he put on the Wizards.
He played. It's
Bro.
Ke.
I'm stupid, bro.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, there we go. Bro, I'm so slow today. All right.
Nice.
Nuggets,
there you go.
All right. Nuggets, 1 block per game.
Dikembe Mutombo for 1. Dikembe Mutombo.
You guys are crushing this thing.
Oh, people are going to forget about this one. So for Hornets Nuggets, do Joe Wolf.
Take your word for it. Joe, what? Molf?
Wolf.
Wolf. Okay.
WOLF.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Point 8 is actually crazy.
Then we got Kings. Hornets.
No one played on the Kings.
No, I want to do Kings 1 block because I feel like that's easier.
Who's
you
big
could
on the
do
Kings?
Vlade.
Vlade. Did he have a block per game?
DeMarcus Cousins, bro. Come on.
But we're looking for rarity.
No, we're not. We're looking to beat the grid.
We're just looking to beat the grid. Like, rarity is cool and all, but we need to beat the grid.
Yeah, we got the rarity we needed on Joe Wolf right here. We'll be fine. All right. Kings.
I feel like
Kings.
I feel like Divac, because I think he played for the Kings, but then he played, I think, for the Hornets for like 2 seasons.
So he was traded for the Hornets for Kobe, and then played on that Sacramento. Okay, yeah.
You could also say Seth. You could also say Seth Curry. If you want to be, because I feel like everyone's gonna say Vlada.
Yeah, everyone's gonna say Vlada. So it's Seth Curry. I actually saw Seth Curry play one time.
Because people forget that Seth played for the Kings, and I think it was like 1 season.
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot Seth existed.
Everyone did. Trust me.
That's fair.
I feel like. All right. So this last one, I think there's Mike Bibby.
Yeah, you crushed this thing. Yeah, you guys cooked.
I remember just because I have Bibby's card. I have his Wizards card.
Wow.
Immaculate. What was our score? What was our rarity score? It's over there.
No one gets Shaq.
Popular.
Chris Webber. Oh my God, how we forget Chris Webber?
All right,
He
click off and let's see our rarity.
played the fucking Wizards. 189.
189. Ooh. And you got to remember that the highest number you can get is like you had no originality, which is 900. So 189 is really good.
Damn right. All right, so we're gonna do one more.
One more, and then we call it for the show.
All right.
We are
What's
clip farming. Let's
we are
go June 15th.
June
Grid
15th.
692.
692. Bet.
I haven't looked at it yet, so we'll see. Ooh. Raptors, OKC. Ooh, this is a good one. So we already know one
Kyle
of them.
Lowry. Kyle Lowry. I'm picking. Actually,
Kyle,
which
Short
one?
Man Lowry. Let's do it's Heat.
What? Yeah, I know it's Heat, but you want to do Memphis or no?
Yeah, we'll do Heat. Even though he played for Memphis, I feel like just going to Heat, I'd rather play it safe because I feel like there's a better pull. Raptors, Knicks, Jeremy Lin. That's a good one. Everyone's gonna say OG. I know that.
All right.
9%. Ooh.
That's
This one's a pull.
Wait, hold on. I gotta double check myself, but I want to say Rudy Gay for Memphis Raptors.
I was gonna say Marc Gasol.
Yeah, I'd stay safe, Marc Gasol. Because we know for sure Marc Gasol played for both.
Please tell me you know about Antoine Carr.
Nope.
Hawks, Grizzlies.
Oh,
everyone's gonna say Vince Carter, but I want Antoine Carr for Hawks, Grizzlies. Antoine.
Antoine Carr.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 0.6. That's the other one.
So Hawks, Knicks.
Didn't Hawks. Matt Barnes play for Memphis and OKC?
Memphis and OKC. I'm not too sure.
Let me fact check you.
I was thinking. Well, don't fact check because we're not. This is just knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the best names of all time. Atlanta, New York. The best name of all time. Maurice Cheeks.
No way. Actually, hold on.
The best last name in NBA history.
Booty Cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a Sixers jersey.
That is a Sixers jersey.
But yeah, Maurice Cheeks. Give me that.
That's crazy. I just jersey not. I didn't even remember. All right.
Hawks Heat.
Hawks Heat. I think there's not many players that play.
There's absolutely not a lot of players.
I feel like if when in doubt, go Mike Bibby because he was everywhere.
Wait. Bounce back. You could do for OKC and New York, Enes Kanter.
And his freedom. That's tough.
Oh wait, did you spell Enes right?
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, it's freedom now. Is it?
Yeah, that's him. Punch it.
Gross. All right.
Top right. We'll just send Mike Bibby. I don't care if it's wrong. Just send it. He played for so many teams.
Did he play for the Hawks? I think he did. Oh, he did.
Let's go.
That's tough.
So, Memphis, OKC, and OKC Heat.
I don't think it's the right Bibby I was thinking of, but okay. That doesn't look like Mike Bibby because Mike Bibby, from what I know, was bald.
Unless he wasn't bald.
I think he was bald, like in the middle of his career.
Memphis, OKC. There's one that's obvious.
Isn't it Matt Barnes? Isn't it Matt? No,
Steven Adams.
Steve-O.
But
Yeah,
he's
Bryce.
going to be the most popular answer. Do we want to go ahead and send him, or do we want to see if we can find something else in our little repertoire?
Let's try this first because you already know what that could be. So who played
Kurt Thomas? OKC. Kurt.
Kurt?
Like Kurt Cobain.
Kurt. Bert. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna go Steve-O. We're gonna try to pull.
Yeah, let's just Steve it. Let's just do the New Zealander.
Oh, I might.
Immaculate. What was their rarity score before we look at the answers?
I think the Steve-O is the rarest one.
No, like.
Oh, the rarity for our thing.
Yeah, ours. 170.
Yeah.
Insert clip from darts. Is that a 170?
Bruh.
170.
The deepest pull was Antoine Carr.
Dude, you can't lie. Antoine Carr was a dog. Like I don't think people ever, because people don't know him, they're never gonna know how much of a dog he was.
Everybody forgets, but Enes Kanter started as soon as he got traded away from Oklahoma City, which is
Enes Freedom.
Enes Freedom played on the. I know he was on that 2019 Portland team. He tore his shoulder or something.
Anyways, that's gonna be it from us. And as we normally say, have a great day. Hope your team is winning. And if not, I'm sorry. Have a great night, y'all. Peace.